Marquise, let's go. A nigga just smacked my earth. What's up, y'all? Welcome to my channel, and today I will be talking about my coming out story. When I finally told my mom and a few others. Okay, so let's run it back. I was knowing that I was colorful for a little minute, but I never told a soul. I never even really acted on it because I'm just like, if I'm gonna step into this pond, let me make sure I know for sure what's up. So this happened recently, a couple months ago. I told this girl I was cool with. She was like, we just talking on break time. We at the job and shit. We just talking, and then somehow she just blurted out, like, you gay. And I was like,
Right.
the fuck? But that was the first time I just went along with it, and I ain't denied the shit. Because normally I be like, I get all offensive and shit. You know how typical gay motherfuckers be, you know, trying to deny this shit. And I was just like, fuck it. Yeah. She was like, I knew you was. I'm like, how you know? Whatever, you know what I'm saying? Because people always been picking me apart since I was a youngin'. So, you know, they always have different perspectives and stuff. So I'm just like, what's your reason? What fucking made you check it or go ding ding? She was like, the moment you told me you ain't had no girlfriend, she was like, I was just like, you ain't got no girlfriend? Yeah, you play for the other party, right? So once I allowed her to know, I was like, oh shit, yeah, I'm definitely on my way to be letting the folks know. So that happened probably in like last November, December. Fast forward to that, me and my cousin, we went out to this club that we always go to downtown or whatever. And this is a straight club. Because my cousin, he don't play that shit. None of that fruity shit. Not with it at all. He don't know nothing either. He don't know my situation, none of that. So we go to the club and shit, and we dancing, vibing, turned up, how we always be. And then, so I'm fucking it up in the middle of the dance floor.
Give me a wall.
And this white girl, she spotted me, and then she like, oh, come over. So, you know, I started dancing with her and shit, regular shit, like I normally do. And then she's like, oh, I'm gonna buy you some drinks. Shit, I don't give a fuck, gentlemen, my ass. She wanna buy me something, I'm taking that shit because I get fucked up before I go wherever I gotta go because I'm not paying for shit. This shit be too expensive. I be already turned up, I don't need no more, I'm chilling. So she buying me around. Then she introduced me to her dude, some Spanish boy. She like, oh, this is my boyfriend, such and such. She's like, oh, what's up, boy? You know, all like that and shit. He buying all the shit. I'm thinking she was gonna buy it. He ended up buying it. I'll take it. They buy me a joint. So I'm just chilling with them. My cousin, he floating around doing whatever he doing. You know what he doing at this point? I'm just like, nigga, these shots and drinks over here, run that shit. So then I'm starting like, man, a little too friendly though. Come on, you gotta watch motherfucker like that. But I know I got my cousin with me in case some shit get a little weird. So then we on the dance floor, me and a couple. They know every fucking body in the club. So I'm like, what the fuck is y'all in? So it's in a sorority, what the fuck, in college or something? Or like, y'all know the owners because the shit was crazy. Like, oh, that's my friend and that's my friend. And every 5 seconds, I'm like hitting Dougie and shit. Oh, what's up? What's up to you too, cat daddy? What's good? They know every fucking body. So then the girl whispering to me, she like, oh yeah, we're gonna have an after party at this condo or such and that. I'm like, oh, for real? Won't be intending that. You won't be having me fucking missing on the milk carton. We ain't gonna do that. But I keep taking these free drinks and shit and partying with y'all because this shit is lit. For sure, for sure. So then they like, we're gonna go to another spot because this joint about to close. So my cousin like, we starting to walk out the door. My cousin is whispering shit. Mind you, by this point, I'm far gone, like, for sure, all the way fucked up. So he like, Marquise, we not going to that spot. I'm like, fuck you mean? Like, I love the party. Like, we about to go here. I'm like, why we ain't going? He like, this a fucking gay spot. So I'm like, did I just hear what I think I heard? Nigga, you shouldn't have told me that. Because now we definitely going there for sure now. Because now I've never been to one before. And you know, like the colorful, the star-bursting flavors been trying to burst out of niggas. So I'm like, yeah, we definitely about to go here. So then he telling me again, he mad as shit. He walking slow. He do not want to go there. And so he told me again, yo, Marquise, I'm not feeling this shit. Now, I was fucked up because I should have been like, damn, my cousin don't want to go here because he'll play this shit. But I was selfish that night, nigga, and don't be mad at me. And if you want to fight, we can do it, but I ain't going to fight you because you're my cousin. So, yeah, I'm making like, I'm just playing it off like I'm too fucked up to understand what he's saying. I'm like, no, you just chill, we gonna go. So the bull is the couple, me and my cousin, and then some Italian bull that was their friend. We all walking there, it's like right down the street. And so, they all like, yeah. They mainly talking to me because they like, he ain't with the shit. This one right here, he 96 pack of Crayola. He colorful as fuck. So yeah, we gonna talk to him. So when we walking by this point, I already picked up the vibe. I'm like, nobody's buying you drinks for nothing. Not expecting nothing. And they with some freaky shit. So that's the vibe. I already know that, but I'm just like, I'm about to milk them because this shit is popular. And I'm saying, going about my business. So we go to the spot. The boyfriend is saying some freaky shit. He's saying some gay shit. I'm like, yo, you drawing. I already picked up that he fruity. He like, it doesn't matter if you eat, see, it don't matter if you suck a little hot, if you like a little hot dog. We gonna keep a little PG. Saying it doesn't matter. And my cousin like, right, the fuck? And I'm like, nigga, I think I found my tribe. We get in the spot, it's niggas galore. So I'm like, oh shit. These motherfuckers is VIP. We bust a line in front of at least 60 people. Get in there. They're like, oh, yo, you gotta pay or whatever. I ended up not having to pay because they paid for me. But my cousin had to pay a dub. $20 to get in a spot he did not want to fucking go to. So we get in the joint. And oh man, it's the motherfucking scene. It's like niggas with no shirt on. I'm smelling cologne everywhere. If I didn't know before, my ass know now that this is where you belong. Taking it all in, I'm like, look at this cologne and shit. I'm like, damn, I'm really fruity as shit though. So we dancing. And sure enough, oh, let's get you another shot. So I'm like, y'all some fucking freaks. They want a threesome. They want a threesome with the kid. I'm like, they for sure want a menage a trois because that's the vibes I was getting. I had to piss by this point because I'd been drinking so much, drinking a lot of water. I gotta let it out. So the boy like, all right, I'm gonna walk you to the bathroom because he gotta pee too. The bathroom is gender inclusive or whatever, you know, everybody can go in the same bathroom. I go pee in my stall. I don't know where the bull went. All I know though is when I walked out that motherfucking bathroom, all I see is my cousin like this. And they got a green light beaming through the club, like shh, like that. And now, as soon as I get out the bathroom, I see this nigga from a mile away. Like, all I see is him, and I'm, oh shit, it's a problem. Like, my ass is grass because he got an attitude. So I walk over there, like, Marquise, let's go. A nigga just smacked my ass.
A nigga just smacked my ass.
Tickles me to this day. They cranking the fuck up. Now, I ain't shit for that. I started dying laughing, and me and the boy, he started cracking the fuck up. So we dying laughing because I think that shit funny. Whole time I'm cracking the fuck up. I'm like, these niggas got the game fucked up. Fucked up though. You're not supposed to be smacking his ass. Y'all supposed to be doing that shit over that. But okay. They like, damn, we got some trading here tonight. He's standing up all tall and husky, looking like he don't belong. Like he's sticking out like a motherfucking sore thumb. And so for him to have had that shit happen to him, I don't know why I thought the shit was so funny. The boyfriend gonna say, it's okay if you straight, and your cousin's gay. So I'm like, right, nigga. Why is you blowing up my spot like that? Even if my cousin might think some shit by then, because I know he probably thinking all types of shit. Like, Marquise with this freaky ass shit, like for real. That ain't for you, buddy. I don't even fucking know you. You disposable. And you sit up here blowing up the spot and shit. Like, what's going on with you? Shut up. The fuck? My cousin just like, he's just irritated and over it. Like, and I'm just like, I don't even know what to say at this point. They still telling me like, are you gonna come to the after party with us? What is your number? And this and that. So they take my number and all this shit down. And they ended up leaving. So the girl give me a hug. You know, little, then her nigga do the same. Then they start making their way, you know, past my cousin. I'm like, don't do that shit to him. Because he'll fuck around and knock the top off. Don't be doing that shit. And so then they left. and they little friend left us, and he like, yo, let's fucking go. By this point, he ready to fucking drag my ass out by the top of my motherfucking shirt like a dog and shit. You got to get me the fuck up out of here. So I'm like, wait, hold on. I got to use the bathroom again. Because I feel like I ain't motherfucking seen enough. This shit got 2 floors. I didn't know that the first day because so much commotion was going on, and I'm just like, couldn't believe I was in there. And so, I went back to the bathroom. I'm trying to just drag out the time. I'm trying to see what it got to offer, you know? Cause now the motherfucking toe was in the pond there. I creeped the foot in there and then I put the other foot in there. I'm waist deep in the motherfucker. So I'm like, you gonna give me at least another couple more minutes, nigga. Fuck you talking about? And the liquor all up in the system. Oh yeah, so I'm on my bullshit. Kinda like got rid of my cousin. He went somewhere off on the tuck by the bathroom door. I came back out, you know. They all trying to snatch the kid on. So they all grabbing on the nigga and whatnot and shit. They like, God damn. And I'm just looking, I'm right at home, baby. Okay? And so then he was like, let's fucking go. So we ended up getting up out of there. I goes my way home. He goes his way home. Then I ended up staying at my grandma's house because my grandma's house was like right around the corner from the spot. So I goes to sleep and I wake up and I just feel like I was just living there. Like, Kuna Matata and shit. And so my grandma and them, they asked me like, oh, did you have fun? I'm like, I had a fucking blast. And they like, oh, where you go? I'm like, yeah, we went to a gay spot. I'm just like, you know, just throwing it out there. So yo, my sister like, and my grandma like, okay, all right. And so then I just kept on talking about how I had a blast because I really did have a blast. Like, it was like popping. And so then later that day we go home and my sister she brought up some gay stuff. She was like, are you gay? I was like, no, of course not. It's okay if you are. I'm not saying you are, but I'm asking you. No, I just went to a gay club. That's all. She like, Marquise, it is okay if you are. Now, are you? And she applied that pressure because me and my sister like this. So I really don't want to lie to her. And by this point, I done already told one person. So I'm like, so then I was like, yeah. Then she was like, I kind of figured that. I knew. And I was just like, oh. This first one I answered, I'm like, I'm tensed up. Like, yeah. Then she like, I kind of figured it. I'm like, it dropped a little bit. She like, I knew it. Drop a little bit more. And then she like, it's okay. And I'm like, it's all good. I got a real family. My sister, like, she's a real one. Like, she like, the fuck? So are you going to tell my mom? Then you got to wait there a second. You gotta prep them for shit like that. They just can't just get that shit right. You gotta bring that shit back. Bring that shit the fuck back. Hold on now. It was wild. Took me a good minute for me to tell you. Then you want me to hip hop and Scott to tell my mom next and all of that. You gotta prep me for shit like that. I will eventually. She like, Marquise, why not? Just tell her. Because me, my mom, and my sister, and my brother, we like real tight. So I'm like, I'm going to tell her. So I ended up not telling my mom that same night. And so the next day, my sister like, Marquise, tell her. And I'm just like, damn, why is you drooling like that? Like, relax. Baby, I got you. I'm going to do this. Trust me. I ain't going to walk around not telling my mom I ain't that type of boy. Because by this point, I'm like, I don't give a fuck what anybody got to say. I just do not care anymore. My mom was in her bedroom, and my sister was in there. So she like, tell him, like, let's get this shit over with. Yeah, I'm like sweating and nervous. I'm like, all right, I'm about to tell my mom how I'm gonna do this. Cause I always make my mom laugh cause she real silly and I'm real goofy. So I'm like, okay, let me think about how to do this. So I'm in the crack of her door, like sticking my big ass head through like, Mom. She like, Mom, Marquise got something to tell you. She trying to lighten up the blow, you know? What is it? But I can see it in her face. She like, what you about to hit me with? TT wanted me to tell you that. Then I get quiet. I'm like, I'm scared, motherfucker. I'm nervous. TT wanted me to tell you that you're gonna have 2 son-in-laws. And I go behind the door like a kid. Then my mom like, what? TT wanted me to tell you that you're gonna have 2 son-in-laws. So my mom like, what you mean? That I'm gonna bring a boy home, Mom. Not a girl, I don't think. Then my mom was like, she had that smirk on her face. Like that? And so I'm like, all right, I think I got it. I think I could spin this shit and make her laugh. Like we could laugh about it, right? So then my mom's like, I kind of figured that. I was about to ask you. In a couple of days, I swear to God, I was going to ask you because she said, my sister said that I've been giving them signs and stuff, like throwing out hints and clues, which I probably was. I think I was. Cause then my whole like, the way I started talking changed because I would just be like, there's nothing wrong with being gay. All of that. I started talking like that. The shit sound like a gay advocate and shit. So my mom was just like, and then when we was driving in cars and shit, I'd be like checking people out, and I felt like my mom was looking at me, but that was my guilty conscience burning my ass up in the inside. I'm like, every time I'm looking at somebody, she looking and watching me. Like, she gotta stop that. And so I told her that. She was like, boy, that was nothing but your guilt and your guilty conscience. She was like, I was not watching you look at nobody. She was like, but I felt that this was coming. I was about to ask you. So, but my mom and my sister handled it well. And so I was just like, I don't give a damn about anybody else opinion. They know what's good, you know what I mean? And so that was my coming out story, you know what I'm saying? Of course I told other people and it's different reactions and all of that type of stuff, but this was the real deal. Like, this is what took place. This is what led to me to tell them. I hope y'all enjoyed this, and I'll have more stories. Be on the lookout for the kids, some more story time. Peace.